Hey guys, it's Lucy and welcome to day 4 of 12 Days of Runmas. I was actually supposed to be filming this one yesterday, but I just was so tired. I just couldn't get myself to pull the number out the hat, because basically whatever number I pull out on that day, the rules are I have to run those miles no matter what. I'm trying to practice mental strength and resilience. Right, I'm gonna actually have to stop and walk to do this intro, because what I pulled out the hat this morning is it doesn't actually give me much time to talk about what I want to talk about. I've already run a mile, so yeah. So this morning I rummaged through that Santa's hat and I was tempted to not run again today, but I just thought, you know what, I had a rest yesterday. I have to force myself to pull this number out the hat and agree with my previous self who set the rules that I will run whatever miles I put out. Well, I'm very happy to say I pulled out 3 miles this morning, so that doesn't actually give me much time to talk about it, especially considering I've run one of those miles already. But today I'm going to be talking about something that really did stop me, and once I completely changed this whole running and weight loss journey for me, and that was the voice in my head. In the very beginning, at my heaviest, 230 pounds, if you're new around here, that voice in my head, as you can imagine, wasn't very nice to me. The fact that I was so desperate to change my life and get out of the situation I was in just tells me how awful I was to myself. Now, I heard a quote online that said, if that voice in your head was a person, would you be friends with them? And I think that sums it up completely, like how I saw that voice in my mind. I used to tell myself horrible things. You're not good enough, you'll never be able to get there, it doesn't matter how hard you work, you won't get the results that you think, you're not like everyone else finds it easier than you do, you're being lazy, you don't want it enough. And now every time I look at my marathon medals, it's a big screw you to that voice in my head from before. We've all heard the term that you are your own worst enemy, and there's no truer saying than that when it came to how I was with myself in the beginning of this journey. And I really was my own worst critic. I would criticize everything. I used to think that everyone else was better than me. I'd put myself down so much, and it stopped me even putting my trainers on to try. It stopped me from even talking about it. I have a military PTI husband in the house who has the knowledge to help me, but yet I never ever took it up because I didn't even have the confidence to start that conversation up with him, because I just didn't think I was good enough. But the second I flipped the switch and I realised that that critic is wrong and I could swap what they're saying to the complete opposite, it changed the whole thing for me. My mindset, how I thought, was so powerful that it stopped me my whole entire life from even attempting a dream. What could it do if I flipped it and made it encourage me to go for that dream? Let's harness that power and make it positive. I remember sitting watching, I think it was the Olympics, it was something athletic. I was desperate for this particular runner to win, and I remember watching them run around the track, and I think they had like another lap or 2 laps to go, and I remember just having this feeling in my stomach of just, come on, this big sense of support, encouragement, almost in a sense like I was trying to send them my energy, like take my energy, like go. And I was just so desperate for them to get the result that I knew that they'd worked hard to get. And I remember thinking, I have that in me. I have that support in me for someone I've never met before, someone I don't even follow. I've just decided that I want them to win. Why don't I take that encouragement that I have, and why don't I force it out, not on someone else through a TV screen, put it on me. And when I was walking on the treadmill, running on the treadmill in those early days, that's what I did. I decided to get that encouragement and put it on me. You know when you can't work out if someone's walking towards you or away from you? I'm going through that right now. They're walking away. Yeah, they're disappearing, they're walking away. So from then on, after I completely flipped it over, I did become my own biggest fan, and it was the best thing I ever did. And I still am my own biggest fan. I kept telling myself over and over and over and over and over again, yes you can, you will do it, you'll finish it. Think about how amazing it's gonna feel when you finish it. I turned every negative into a positive. So when I was on a run and I was really struggling and I didn't think I could get through it, I told myself, oh, won't it be an even bigger achievement when you do? Because you found it hard. Get through this, finish it, and you will be even happier. Because if it was easy and you did finish it, yeah, I'd be happy that I achieved it. But if I get through the struggle and I embrace that, and I come out the other side and I finish it without thinking I was going to, then that achievement would be 10 times better than the achievement I would feel on something that was easy. And I carried that on throughout all of my training and all of my runs and all of my events, and it actually was the reason why I booked my first marathon. I'd only ever ran a 10k distance by the time I'd booked my first marathon. I remember talking to my husband and I was saying to him, oh, I really don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, and he said to me, I'll never forget it, he said, Lucy, where's the fun in knowing you're going to finish? He's right. Where is the fun? That was the excitement. That was me like pumping myself up. I can do this. When I finished my first marathon, that was probably the best moment of my life. And that was because right up until the 0.2 of the end of that marathon, I didn't know if I was going to finish it. So I harnessed that original mindset of it's going to feel even better if you've struggled when you finish. Right, I'm actually nearly 2 miles in, or basically 2 miles in, so I'm going to do the mile back home and I will see you guys back home. Just like that, 3 miles done. But guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you enjoyed day 4 of Runmas with me. Wish I had more time to talk on this subject. I could talk about this subject for a long time, but I will do more videos about it. Do come and find me over on Instagram at Lucy Shaw Vlogs. If you are gonna take part in this challenge with me, make sure to upload any of your runs, walks, exercises up onto Instagram with the hashtag 12 Days of Runmas. I'd love to have a look and see what you guys are doing. Hit that like button if you got this far. If you'd like to see more, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys Friday. I think it's Friday if I've got that right, for day 5. Bye guys.